Time for our regular segment of Future Shock 2.0 with workforce trends expert Ira Wolfe. I'm your host, John Aidan Byrne. Ira Wolfe, welcome back for Future Shock 2.0. We're hearing increasing talk about the 4-day work week. Is it realistic? Is it going to happen?
Yeah, absolutely. Is it realistic? It is. So the past 3 years, we've certainly seen a dramatic shift in the way we approach work. Not surprising, recently, the 4-day work week keeps popping up again. And companies seem to be moving from accepting this casual Fridays to a policy of no Fridays at all. And that's their solution to dealing with the demand for flexible work and also work-life balance. But it's a concept that's been tossed around for decades. And like remote work, serious conversations about it grew exponentially, starting with the pandemic nearly 3 years ago, after years and years of resistance. But here's the problem. The 4-day work week seems to be like a simple approach to helping employees achieve more flexibility and more work-life balance, but it's not an off-the-shelf fix. So here's a couple examples. The 4-day work week in its simplest form means Fridays off. In a 40-hour per week society, that means working 4 10-hour days. Well, that immediately creates a problem and excludes a lot of workers, because many of those workers require childcare. They need to get home for their kids after school. They're working 10 hours. That's not going to work. Some of them have transportation challenges, especially frontline workers. They split parental and caregiving duties. So there's a lot of 2-income homes, and somebody works first shift or somebody works second shift. So there's all these challenges that employers don't think about. They think that we're going to give you a great benefit. You don't have to come in Friday, but we're going to extend the hours. Now, the other problem that happens is Friday's not the day off they need. Maybe they have coverage. Maybe they have another spouse. Maybe they have a caregiver. Maybe their parents or their grandparents can watch the kids or do something. So if you're going to have a 4-day work week, does that mean Monday through Friday, or does that mean 4 of the other days? Could you take off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? And if you require people Monday to Thursday, that means there goes the flexibility offer. There is no flexibility. You have to be here 4 days a week. There's no flexibility in that. Another twist on the 4-day work week is in some organizations, more in Europe, this is occurring. The 4-day work week means you work 4 8-hour days, get paid for 5. So when you read the headlines, 4-day work week, this is going back to 30 years ago when they talked about you had Friday off, and the demands and the environment and the workplace and the labor markets were completely different. So another twist on it. Another one is that many companies are using this as an incentive, a 4-day work week as an incentive to get people to come back to work. But is really cutting the commute out 1 day a week enough incentive that it's going to allow employees to stick around? Because 4 days of commuting and some of this traffic these days is pretty tough. And yet these are the simple questions. Now, here's where the fun begins with the 4-day work week. Let's say a company offers remote work or hybrid work. Does a 4-day work week mean I don't have to log into my devices, answer emails, attend meetings on the 5th day? Or is it just that I'm home and, hey, we still expect you to be nearby if we need you? So I think you're getting the picture. We pull back and look at this 4-day work week trend. It looks like a simple solution for solving employee demand for flexibility and work-life balance, but it's definitely not a solution that fits nicely into one box. Now, looking forward, if we look into 2023, 2024, I think we're going to see a lot more attention given to the 4-day work week, and especially as employers scramble to do things to keep employees happy, to attract them, to keep them on their payroll. I think we're going to see a lot of stories about why the 4-day work week won't work or can't work. But keep this in mind. The problem isn't that it can't work. The problem is the way that it's interpreted and implemented, because a 4-day work week isn't something that fits everyone.
Thank you, Ira Wolfe. And let me take this opportunity to wish you and yours a happy new year and a prosperous one, and great times with your podcast and all your many projects, Ira.
Thanks very much, John. Same to you and to all our listeners.
Ira is a workforce trends expert, a top 5 global thought leader in his field, a Hall of Fame speaker, a TEDx talker, and host of the top-rated Geeks, Geezers, and Googlization podcast.